So, my friends and I have just been talking about video games and whether they're good or not. We ended up bringing up Judge Dredd. I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know what our conversations are like. But maybe, because I don't remember if there's any other video game based one I can see. I don't know if there's any more video game based topics in this hat. But, I just had to fold up the one that I could see the writing of. I folded it up, and I didn't even look at what it said, so I don't know which one it was. But, if we shake it up a little bit, I'll just do this, and whichever one comes out first is the one I pick up. Okay, hat, that doesn't help. Oh, there we go, that helps. What idea is this? Oh, why is there a lot of writing here? Yes, this is a video game topic. But it's not just a video game topic. I was like, why is there so much writing here? This is, and I have to like move my hand a little bit here. This is idea number 2. Why did I stop watching anime / playing games and why I'm trying to get back into them. So, as has been discovered through this series, I'm a sad boy. And being a sad boy means that you kind of lose interest in the stuff that you've really liked before. So like, I really like anime and I really like video games, but there was a point, I want to say in 2015, 2016 maybe, where I went, I'm not having fun with this anymore and I don't know why, and I was very, very scared because I was like, what's happening? Then, one of my friends was like, hey, that's a major sign of depression, and I was like, oh shit, cool. Oh, wow, okay, why is there a poll? What is it being... Okay, I'm gonna not read out loud what that message says, but, if they're watching this, fuck you, Adam. Anyway, yeah, so, being a sad boy kind of affects how you, see the things that you like and dislike. Doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't still like the stuff, but it just meant I wasn't getting the enjoyment that I used to, like watching anime or playing video games. Like, there's a whole bunch of video games that I own from that time, notably Ori, notably Child of Light, of like games that I thought I'd really, really enjoy, but I just never touched because I just didn't have the time to. Well, time was an aspect. Like, I mean, of course, school is always going to be an aspect of your time. Like, it affects how much you can play video games or do whatever. Especially me, who, even though I do play video games on the channel, there's a lot of a mindset in it that goes, well, a lot of what I do very blind because I've never touched the games that I've bought before. Like, I've not looked them up a little bit. Sometimes I look them up, but I don't really like do much with it. Like Transistor and Finding Paradise. Finding Paradise I only know about because at the end of To the Moon it advertises that game, and then the only reason I know Transistor is because it's made by the same people who made Bastion, and those are the games I'm going to be playing next after Ori and Child of Light, which I feel like Child of Light might finish soon, but Ori's like midway through. So that's interesting at least. But yeah, actually saying that, a major thing that helps me get back into watching this stuff and like playing games is actually making these videos. I know that Dragon Ball FighterZ is a game I just really enjoy. Cuphead is a game I haven't played on the channel, but I just went, yeah, you know what, this looks dope as shit. And the only reason why I didn't make videos on Cuphead is because I looked at it and I went, this game is not a game you could do a regular ass playthrough of. There's no way to do that. And I genuinely appreciate the people who found a way, because holy shit. But yeah, and then, but this is mostly talking about video games though. Like with video games, when you lose an interest in it, you can just drop the video game entirely, which is a damn shame, especially because the way that Steam works is if you don't like a game, you have to have played, I think, under 2 hours of it, and you have to have not owned the game for more than 2 weeks, I think. So even if I like owned a game for years and I never touched it, and then I played through and I went, don't like this, I couldn't necessarily get a refund on it, which is a damn shame. I think that you can make an appeal for it, but I don't know. But then with anime, it was the same kind of thing. I don't remember what anime I was watching, but I just went, man, oh, it was Space Dandy. That's what it was. I was watching Space Dandy, and I got to like 5 or 6 episodes, and I went, man, I'm just not liking anime anymore. Because Space Dandy, like, the idea of it is something that really appeals to me. I also know it's like comedy and well, I don't know if it's satire, but I know it's like a comedy show. So like all the stuff that I usually dislike in anime, if they're making a joke about it, I think I could get past, maybe. But I just ended up not watching it and like not finishing it, even though there's 2 seasons of that show. And it affected how I watched anime in general. It also affected the fact that I can't binge watch anything. This is a conversation that me and one of my friends get into all the time. I cannot binge watch stuff. I have to like take a minute, because my brain always has to go, okay, there's other stuff going on. Like, I'll always have something in the background, but I'm always like on my phone or playing a game or whatever. But then also, I'm afraid that if I sit there and watch something for too long, my brain will go, I don't like this. I don't actually like this. Though saying that, the reverse happened with Teen Titans Go. I originally didn't like the show, but the more that I kept watching it, the more that it was like on TV when I was babysitting or whatever, the more I started being like, this show actually has some good jokes in it. Not all of it is good, mind you. I will say it's gotten better recently, but I like Teen Titans Go, semi-unironically. Don't hate me. But yeah, it's a real ass fucking experience. But I do know that making videos on the stuff I'm playing helps. But I'm also doing, I mean, I've mentioned it, but I haven't like said anything about it entirely. But I actually have a whole list of anime that I want to watch and review, I guess. I've got this series in mind called Animation Paradise. I need to like finish editing the first episode. It won't have everything that I wanted to have in it, just because like it's already taken so long to make this first episode. And that's just because school is a pain in the ass, and all the times I wanted to edit it, I just didn't have the time. So I want to get this episode done. And then, okay. So basically, to help me play video games again, I make videos on them. To help me watch anime again, I try and sit down and watch it in a critical sense. Not entirely critical, because I mean, obviously, some shit is just dumb as hell and you just gotta enjoy that. But I'm not gonna say what the first episode is on, but I watched an anime, and I got to the end of it, and I went, this is a good ass anime. You know what? I want to watch anime again. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do this. And I made this script, and I've had it done. I have all the script recorded, but the editing has just taken so long. The show is Animation Paradise. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be like a semi review show, kind of not. It's gonna be like half of it is gonna be objective. This episode is like the outlier already, because the idea for it was that the first half was going to be like the objective viewing, and then the second half was going to be the subjective viewing, and I would make it the same length as like a typical episode, so like 20 to 22 minutes, other than special episodes like so the idea is that every odd numbered episode is anime, and every even numbered episode is like not anime, so a regular ass cartoon. And the 25th episode is going to be my least favorite anime. The 50th episode is going to be my least favorite cartoon. So if I watch something and I went, I hate this, I have to pause that series to save it for the 50th episode. Because I don't know what my least favorite cartoon is currently. 75th episode is my absolute favorite anime, and the 100th episode, if I get that far, is my absolute favorite cartoon of all time. And that's just because it's also my favorite piece of media of all time, and I'm not gonna say what it is, even though everyone who knows me knows what it is. God. But that's what I'm doing to help me get back into video games and anime and stuff. Like, I do love the storytelling that's in video games and in anime. Some anime is bullshit, but a lot of games do very well in doing what they're trying to do. Not all games. A lot of games are very iffy in their gameplay but are good in story, and some are vice versa. Some are really good in gameplay but kind of bad in story. I'm looking at Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for that last one, because I'm watching a playthrough of it currently, and I mean, I haven't finished it. I haven't gotten to the end, but so far the story is so brain dead and it makes me sad. Because Xenoblade Chronicles 1, as I mentioned yesterday, is a game that even though I haven't played, I love the story of. So, I don't know. That's what I'm doing, though. What games... Actually, yeah, let me mention some of the stuff before we end the episode. Let's mention some of the stuff that I am planning to play and watch. I mean, I've been watching Megalobox, which is dope as fuck. But, other anime that I kind of have on the list to watch is, I know I have Assassination Classroom. I know I have, Baccano, because I never finished Baccano. I know I have, I think I want to go back and rewatch Sailor Moon. I think that's there somewhere. But I do really want to rewatch Sailor Moon. There's, like, a whole bunch of anime that I have. Like, I have a list of, like, a good 100 anime that I need to watch, which is fucking wild. I don't think I'll ever make it through that unless I binge it. But, and then video game-wise, I mean, I've mentioned Finding Paradise, I've mentioned Transistor. There's also Pyre, because I'm not sure whether Pyre is story-based, like Transistor and Bastion is or not. It looks like it isn't, but I don't know what it is. There's also, I mean, there's Night in the Woods. There's Hive Swap, which is a point-and-click adventure that I want to play through. There's some, like, horror games that I want to play during Halloween on the channel, because I just think that that's, like, the most basic-ass thing to do. But yeah, those are some of the games and stuff, some of the games and anime that I want to watch and want to get back into watching. What about you? Do you have any? I'm doing the whole type in the comments section below, cause I'm that kind of YouTuber now. no, but like, legit, if you want to open up that dialogue, like, hey, what games, what anime do you want to play, watch, whatever. I don't know, is there anything that you dropped out of interest in but want to get back into? Tell me in the comments section below. Or just end me, you know, whichever one comes first. But, thank you so very much for watching today's episode. I hope that you will have a very nice day, and I will see you tomorrow. So, see ya.